G'day guys, day number 1078 of quarantine, and I'm losing the... Alright, it's not been that long, but it feels like that sometimes. I tell you what, having 3 kids under the age of 6, whoo! That's a nearly impossible task to have and try to work. Not working, tired, going slightly mad, losing my marbles, but it was my birthday the other day, woo! Not a day over 25. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I did get a couple of bits of Lego for my birthday. One was from my parents and one was from my family. Now, obviously, got to have a story for both of them. Growing up, I was a huge Technic fan, loved it. Always building with Technic. Actually, I was building Lego to anything, like combining Lego, Technic and normal Lego, and building all kinds of things, space shuttles, you know, I was, building monster trucks and things like that, and breaking axles because they weren't designed to take quite as much load as I was trying to put through them. But that's a different story. So I had a thing with my dad where we were talking, and we're both big fans of cars in general, and my dad's birthday is a month after mine, or a month and a half after mine. So we were kind of talking about it, and we thought it'd be sort of quite silly if we both bought each other the same thing. Because my dad's kind of been thinking about getting some Lego, watching my videos, he's kind of started going down that path, and we were like talking about, oh. And I pointed out a set to him. I said, how about this one? It's really epic. And it's actually one that David Beckham was on TV with as well. His wife had bought him it. And she ribs him for liking his Lego. But anyone who knows, like, David Beckham is a massive Lego fan. Huge Lego fan. And this was one set that gave him a bit of a challenge. It was a very complicated beast. And me and my dad both really, really like the new version of this car that has just launched. So I joked and said, we should get that for each other for our birthdays, and lo and behold, my parents did. It's a big box. Hi. It's actually a bigger box than I realised. It's very, very, very heavy for its size. This is as heavy as some of the bigger sets, but the Land Rover! I love this thing. I mean, I love the new car. I think the new Land Rover is stunning. I think they've done a fantastic job on the design, and everything I can see about it mechanically, it looks amazing. I just hope the electronics are reliable. That's all I'm going to say. Technology comes with risks, but what a beauty. I would like to actually see a 4-door version of this one. I've actually considered whether or not I'm going to have a go at extending it to be the 4-door version of this car, which would solve 2 problems, which I'll talk about in a minute. But anyone who's not actually looked at this set, look at it. It's huge. It's literally like 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel suspension. It's got engine's nothing really to write home about. But this picture up here, it has. Let me see. I'm gonna have to read it out to you to get it actually right. It's got a 4-speed sequential gearbox. It's got a high and low gear selector. So for those that don't know what that is, that's for like going up off-road and on-road. And then it's got a drive, neutral and reverse gear selector as well. And they've got all of that into that little space there. All of that works. Like, that's just blows my mind that they got something that complicated into this Lego Technic model. I mean, apparently this gearbox is like one of the most complicated things ever in Technic, and also one of the most spectacular. So awesome. Like, I love mechanical things. I love seeing how that works. Yeah, you've got winches in here, you've got some bits on the roof you can open up, you can take the roof rack off and things like that. The steering all works and is connected up. The engine pistons go up and down. That's nothing really to write home about. But spectacular. I love this, but I do want to have a go at motorizing it, which I've seen a few videos on, and it's not easy to do because of the gearboxes in it make it quite complicated. And actually the motors struggle with the gearboxes as well, so you have to put the motor in certain spots to actually make it work. And apparently the high-low selector, basically just the motors can't deal with that at all. So that'll be an interesting challenge. There's a couple of good tutorials on there. I'm considering what I'm going to do with this. I'm actually considering getting the 4x4 just to get the parts from it, because to buy that you get all the motors and things from it, and it's actually like more cost effective to do it that way than actually buy the motors, because at the moment that's on sale for 20% off. So tempting, but as you can tell, I love this beast. You know I like my Technic. I've got my Lego helicopter and my big red sports car up there. I love my Technic stuff, and yeah, this was one that I'm a bit excited about. Now my dad, since getting this one, is actually having second thoughts about whether or not he wants this one or the Bugatti. So if anyone's got any advice on that one, let me know in the comments below, because I've been trying to find some research on how they compare in complexity, because my dad's a bit worried the Bugatti's too complicated. I'm like, I think this is probably more complicated because of that gearbox, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, if anybody's got any advice on that one, let me know in the comments. But yeah, Land Rover! I would love to own that. Oh, you get these custom rims as well. How beautiful are those? It's a beauty of a car. I love it. I am stoked with that set. Now, the other thing I got for my birthday was something that I've been talking to Joss about, and I promised her we would get if she kept the play area and their bedroom tidy for 2 weeks. She didn't. I got it anyway, because let me work out the maths on this. No, yeah, anyway, it's something that I loved from the day it came out. It's one of those, when I was a kid, I used to try and build this using old train track. It always ended up just being a monorail, but I always wanted to build this particular thing out of Lego when I was a kid, and I didn't have the parts or the knowledge or the skill to do it at the time. It just didn't exist. I don't think anyone managed to build a proper version of this in the old Lego. If they did, it would have been more like a Connect type thing. So yeah, I saw this recently. I was very lucky actually, because there was a thread on one of the forums here in Australia about loads of people had this order cancelled, and I was one of the ones who luckily enough didn't get it cancelled. This is a set that's usually, I think, let's work this out. I think it ended up being 33% off, which for a big set is a big saving. And which set was it? I'm going to show you, and I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to put this, but I will confess I got it because I'm a bit nervous that they're going to discontinue it soon, and that is the Beast roller coaster. This thing is huge. 33% off. You can't really say no to that. So anyway, I chipped in and my family got me this as birthday present. I don't know where I'm going to put it, or where, yeah, anyway. Woohoo! Roller coaster. I've been a big fan of this for ages, and when Dr. McBrick put it in his city recently, I was like, that was like the final. I have to have this. It's beautiful. Like seeing my minifigure on the top there, ready to go around. I'm like, I need this. Got to do it. Got to do it. But yeah, I mean, I think this is one of those sets. Everybody's seen this set by now. I mean, it's been around for a year and a half now. It might be a bit longer than that actually. But what an absolute beast of a set. I just said beast about that one as well, didn't I? They are beasts. These big sets. It's not deliberate, promise. But yeah, ended up with big sets. I always wanted to build a roller coaster as a kid. I really did, and I couldn't do it. And when Lego released this and the pirate roller coaster, which I have up there, I was stoked. I was so happy. It was such a great thing to see this in Lego finally, and I can't wait to see what they do next, because you can guarantee they're going to top this one in the next. Yeah, they'll release something else to beat this, but it's just so iconic. So I think Lego's done a fantastic job. Any of all these creator theme park rides are just, I think, stunning. They're works of art. Like all the detailing, the scenery they put into it, the way it works, watching the cars go around. It's just, it's great. I think, you know, I've got a few ideas as to what I'm going to do to sort of possibly change this one, but I'm not sure I'm going to. I'm not sure it needs it, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, roller coaster. So happy, Joss. I don't know who's more excited, me or Joss. Like my kids are now obsessed with roller coasters because they saw me watching a video about roller coasters the other day. I like roller coasters, and I haven't been on one for years, but I think it's stunning. I think Lego's done an amazing job with this one, and I can't wait to actually put it together. I don't know where I'm going to put it, which is going to be the delaying factor about when it gets built, because I don't have any shelves in here. I rent, so I can't actually put more shelves in, which is a problem. I'm just gonna have to buy a house, aren't I? Damn it. Can't buy a house, buy too much Lego. Anyway, those were my birthday sets. Bit of a contrast there, Technic and Creator. I know some people aren't big fans of Technic. I'm a big fan of it. I'm an engineer at heart. I actually have an engineering degree, that's why I like it. I always used to build a lot with Technic as a kid, so I'm a big fan of that. I love figuring out how it all works. But yeah, both of these, I'm well chuffed. I thank my family. I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank... Let me know in the comments what you think. Which one of these are your better sets? And if you've got any thoughts on the Land Rover versus the Bugatti, let me know. I would appreciate your input, because it will save me a slight headache if I get the wrong one for him. I think that's important to know. But yeah, have you got this? Is this on your wish list? Is this one you've got in your backlog to build because, like me, you just didn't want to miss out on this one? I have a feeling this one's going to get discontinued this year, I think. Maybe not, I could be wrong. This could be a 3-year set, but I don't think so. I think it'll be this year. So, but yeah, I think it's this. I think they're both. I can't decide which one I want to build first. Probably, to be honest, will be the Land Rover, because I can put that somewhere. I can't put this somewhere because I know how big it is. I have an idea how it's going to work in the city, and you're going to hopefully love it when I do it. I don't know when that's going to be, but it'll be at some point. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'll say, if you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe. I post regularly. And don't forget to leave a comment down below about what you think. And don't forget to share this everywhere and give it a like so YouTube knows you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Now, here's a couple more videos I think you will enjoy. I'll speak to you again very soon.